Welcome back to AI Advantage for Small Business, practical AI strategies for real small businesses. Today we're kicking off with a tiny story. A handful of shelves bookshop swapped a handwritten chalkboard for two concise AI-drafted window concepts over one weekend and saw a measurable weekday lift in foot traffic. They didn't rebrand, they didn't hire a designer, they ran a focused 72-hour window lab. By Monday, they had numbers and a clear next step. That's the experiment we're walking through today.
Here's what you'll be able to do after this episode. Pick a single hypothesis for your window. Use AI to draft short sign copy and plain English mock layouts. Run a 72-hour A/B test that respects privacy. And collect simple, conservative signals so you learn something reliable. To follow along this weekend, have a photo of your current window, note your usual busiest hour, and pick one conversion metric: sales, signups, or new customer receipts. Okay, let's bring in the panel.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. Quick reality check. Keep this low friction. If you've got a single-page printer, a volunteer for an hour a day, and 2 signboards, you can run this. We'll walk through who does what so it doesn't overwhelm your team.
And I'm Maya, owner of Little Hollow Books. We actually ran the window lab last month. We were nervous about staff time, but we kept it small and it fitting to a weekend. I'll share what surprised us and what we would tweak.
Louise here. I run a neighborhood print shop. My job in this experiment is make your draft printable by morning. I'll talk about file basics, font sizes that read from the sidewalk, and what to avoid so the signs don't look amateur at 5 feet.
All right, topic 1. Pick one hypothesis and the minimal signals that matter. The point is focus. Sarah, can you open this up? What does one hypothesis look like in practice?
Think binary, curiosity versus value. Curiosity tests ask, will a surprising line make people stop and look? Value tests ask, will a clear, direct offer make people come in? Don't test both at once. Pick one, like a curiosity headline will increase walk-ins by 15% over baseline. We chose curiosity. Our tentative hypothesis was a playful question in the window would get more people to stop and look versus our usual descriptive sign. We ran a 2-day baseline first, so we had a comparison. That baseline made the difference. We didn't trust raw weekend numbers without it.
Good. Baseline is critical. Signals, manual pedestrian counts in 15 or 30-minute slices, a simple linger proxy, like how many people stand looking for more than 5 seconds, weather notes, and your chosen conversion metric. Keep privacy simple. Count people, not faces or personal data. No recording of identifiable information. Sarah, remind listeners of the ethical guardrails.
Yes, ethical rules. No facial recognition or collecting personal data. If you use a camera, set it to a wide angle and only store aggregate counts, not footage tied to individuals. If staff are tallying, script 2 polite lines to deflect questions. We're testing different window messages this weekend. Thanks for looking. That keeps interactions light.
And add a 1-page experiment checklist: hypothesis, baseline period length, test period length, tally method, conversion metric, stop rules if staff service is affected, and the human approval gate. No sign goes up without manager sign-off. Okay, topic 2. AI assist for concepts, copy, and mock descriptions. Louise, when we hand you AI drafts, what do you need?
Give me concise lines and a plain language layout. For sidewalk visibility, I want headline, 6 to 8 words max, a 1 to 2 sentence blurb if needed, suggested font sizes, and a color note if contrast matters. If a draft asks for small fine print, I'll flag it. Tiny print disappears from 10 feet.
Here's a simple prompt pattern you can use with an AI assistant. Write 3 short window headlines for a boutique bookstore for hypothesis, curiosity. Keep each 6 to 8 words. Then give a 1 to 2 sentence blurb to support the headline and a plain English mock layout that a printer can follow. That pattern keeps outputs consistent.
When we ran it, AI gave us options that were a little too clever at first. We edited to keep local references and accessibility in place. Our human approval pass caught an inside joke the AI used that wouldn't resonate with passersby. That gate matters. Human edit checklist. Make it short. Check for accuracy, no false discounts, accessibility, high contrast, simple fonts, brand fit, tone consistent with your shop, and safety or allergen claims, if applicable. If anything might confuse a customer, edit it or drop it.
Great. Now, topic 3. Run the 72-hour A/B window test and measure. Concrete ops. Swap windows daily at the same times. For example, A in the left pane from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., B in the right pane. Then rotate. If you only have one pane, swap the single sign at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. and record the hour blocks consistently.
Counting methods, manual tally is fine. 2 observers cross-check in 15-minute slices. If you use a simple camera, use it only for aggregate counts and delete footage after extracting counts. KPIs, foot traffic delta versus baseline, linger proxy, people pausing for 5+ seconds, and conversion, a sale, a sign-up, or a scanned coupon. Predefine a minimum sample size, below which you treat results as inconclusive. Also, cap the daily setup time. If it takes more than 20 minutes per swap, it will get skipped. Use mounting methods that allow quick swaps, clips or lightweight framed prints, rather than complex installations.
Stop-go rules. Pause the experiment if service quality drops, a safety issue arises, or staff report feeling pressured. Keep one paid microtask per day for a tally volunteer if possible, or rotate a single staff member for 30 minutes a day. Small teams can do this without burnout.
Panel practicals. Let's role play. I'll read 2 AI-drafted headline options we might use, and we'll walk them through the approval pass and a staff script for onlookers. Option 1, what story will you find today? Option 2, buy one, find your next favorite, 10% off today. Lewis, from a print perspective, which of those reads better from the sidewalk?
Both work, but the second has a clear offer, so you need larger type for 10% off today. That's the attention grabber. For the first, make the question big and friendly. Keep the supporting line small. I'd recommend headline at least 120 pt for a sign that's readable from 10 feet. Manager approval pass. I read each line aloud. Ask 2 quick questions. Is this truthful? And will a passerby understand this in 3 seconds? And if either fails, we edit. For the curiosity line, we trimmed it to which story will you find today and removed an inside reference the AI slipped in. Staff script for curious onlookers. Keep it 2 lines max. Example, we're testing some new window messages this weekend. Anything catch your eye? If the person asks about a promotion, confirm the details, then invite them in. Yes, the discount is on the table by the register. Short, scripted, comfortable.
Quick tip. Log everything in a simple pilot tracker. Timestamp, sign version, 15-minute slice counts, notable passerby cues, weather, and the conversion measure. At the end of 72 hours, compare it to baseline. Treat small differences as directional and repeat if your counts are under the minimum sample.
For us, the curiosity sign increased linger and brought in a couple of new regulars. Nothing viral, but directional and enough to try a follow-up. The experiment didn't replace staff creativity, it sharpened it. That felt important.
Wrap, you can run a window lab this weekend without a designer, but not without human judgment. Use AI to speed ideation, use your team to approve, and treat results conservatively. Visit the show website to download the full window lab checklist, 3 ready-to-print sign templates, a measurement sheet, and the 72-hour pilot tracker so you can run this next weekend.
Also remember, cap setup time, script staff responses, and protect privacy with simple tally rules. Small experiments with clear guardrails win in the long run.
Cliffhang. In our next episode, we'll show how to turn a winning window into a recurring local event that doubles your repeat visits without doubling your workload. Curious? Good. We'll give a step-by-step on scaling the winner into a monthly micro event. Okay, thanks to Maya and Louise for joining us, and thanks to you for listening.